Yeah, so we're using the Intel 980X CPUs to really take advantage of our most extreme Rampage 3 Extreme motherboard. Fully utilizing the XP chipset, we're pushing these chips to the extreme. We're going to be going from not only 5 gigahertz but 6 gigahertz and hopefully beyond that.
We were benching the Intel 980X and the NVIDIA GTX 460, and the first test was SuperPi 32, and that's pretty much just using the 980X. So we fasten a copper pot on the processor after we insulate everything, and then we take it down to about negative 150 C and start giving it voltage and see exactly how fast we can run this test for score.
Yeah, we were doing the i7 980X on the ROG Rampage 3 Extreme, and I mean the 980X, it's a good chip. I mean, it's been progressively getting better and better and faster. With this newer revision down to 32 nanometer. It's really fast. We were doing what 6.1, 6.2 through some tests.
So we're going for 3D Mark Vantage records. We're going for 3D Mark 06 records. We have SuperPi. I believe we have CPU-Z. So the cool thing about our overclocking tournaments is that you have to be very strategic.
You really have to know exactly how to tweak the BIOS and get the most out of the chip, and that's what Alan is awesome at. The air-cooled systems, which are a lot of folks here at QuakeCon run at about ambient temperatures, and then you have water-cooled enthusiasts, and single stage, which is kind of like a transformed air conditioner that will hold a processor at negative 40 C. We're the extreme end of the sport. What we use is a liquid nitrogen will take a processor or a graphics card down to about negative 185, 186.
And the colder you're going, the faster you're going. You're able to push more voltage through the processor.
Right. So that's how we get better scores.
Since all I do is pour LN2 for 6 hours, dude, I need you to keep it at 135. And I'm like, I know I'm trying, man, but I didn't know the pot. But towards the end, I was just like, just splashing it as it became muscle memory. And so that's one of the techniques. The only technique I used today was sitting there just pouring and keeping it within half a degree or so. And then him being at the keyboard was just knowing how the board reacted.
Whoever gets the fastest time will win an ROG motherboard.
As long as, like he says, you respect the boundaries with VTT and vCore, and have an understanding of where the voltage needs to be in regards to temperatures, you should be okay.
We all start as gamers, and then it doesn't go fast enough, so you keep building it and cooling it better, and then eventually we hardly play games anymore at all. All we're doing is benching in our spare time.
It started out with building water blocks, built my own water block, and then I did chilled liquid, and I did thermoelectric coolers, and I did single stage, cascade, dry ice, liquid nitrogen, helium next, I guess. And it rolls down the way. So
it's an addiction.
Yeah, and some people choose, this is how far I want to go, and then they stop, with the water. They have really cool water cooling rigs around here. Other guys do, the single stage, and then that's how they're comfortable with that. And then you have nutcases that just go off the deep end into whatever you can get. So.
When I bought my first computer, I just came across an online forum, and they were talking about it. And I was curious, and I just kept prodding and prodding. And next thing I know, I'm just moving up. And next thing, you buy a pot, and you're sourcing out LN2, and people are looking at you weird, and your family shuns you away, and then you become an overclocker.
You can be number one at one moment, and the next moment, you'll be in last place. And so you have to come back and fight for that number one spot.
It's the best chip in the world.
It's what you use if you want to bench 2D or 3D right now.